Hello, church. Pastor Ken here, week 3 of the virus lockdown. A couple weeks ago, I thought we were going to have church together. We didn't. Last week, I thought we were going to have church together online. We didn't. Let's give it another try this Sunday, 10:45 online, where we can be together. Last week, some of you were able to log in during the 10:45 period. Thing is, a lot of things went wrong. We had a live chat feature on the computer. The chat feature went down. We had a one-on-one prayer feature set up. That went down. Here's what happened. It was really the week the church broke the internet. Here's what happened. We were working with this church platform. Many churches were using a particular church platform, and the administrators thought that they were ready. They purchased extra servers. They had extra things in place. They had done some testing. But then around 9:30, 10, 10:30, thousands and thousands of people were logging in so that they could watch church online, and it crashed the system. Basically, the church broke the internet. Well, some people think Satan had something to do with that. Let me tell you something about Satan and the church. Now, before I do, let me remind you of something. We do not use magic in church. An occasional gospel illusion, sure, but we do not use magic in church. Today, I'm going to show you something that's a routine, probably 1,000 years old. But I'm going to show it to you in a way that's probably really never been shown before. So here we go. The first thing I want to show you is the church. Okay, let this little picture represent a church. Any church, this could be our church. And these little fuzzy balls right here, see, I got a little fuzzy ball. I'll put it right there. Little fuzzy ball. These little fuzzy balls represent God's people. All right, yeah, each little fuzzy ball, you could even think of one of these little fuzzy balls as being your family. Okay. A few weeks ago, when we were together, one of the last times we were together, Pastor Gary had missed that particular church service. He was on vacation, and he came back and he asked me, "Hey, how did it go? How did Sunday go?" I said, "It went great." At the end of the service, everybody was standing up, hands in the air, shouting, "Amen, amen." You guys remember that? Well, maybe there was a little bit of prompting going on, but still, it was a great service together, and maybe it really did get Satan's attention. Satan doesn't like it when the church is successful and we are worshiping together. So I'm going to show you this little illustration. I'm going to move my camera here. I'm going to squish it down like that. Hopefully, there we go. You can still see the church. All right, there's the church I showed you a minute ago. And here's a fuzzy ball. That represents the people of the church. All right, so the people want to go to church. But here's what happened. Satan has been working overtime trying to put some obstacles in the way so that people can't get to church. Even on a regular Sunday, here's a little family and they want to go to church, and Satan puts obstacles in the way. Call it whatever, call it busyness, maybe car trouble, whatever he has in his bag of tricks. Satan tries to put obstacles in our way, and he says, "You're not going to church today." But God says otherwise. In Psalm 121:8, we read, "The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore." Let's worship. There we go. Well, then this whole thing starts to happen, and more people want to go to church. However, Satan is not happy about that as things are being successful in the church. As I said, more and more people, little fuzzy ball family wants to go to church. Satan starts to put more and more obstacles in place. He contrives this thing called the coronavirus. It's supposed to harm us and frighten us. And Satan says, "You're not going to church today. I put these obstacles in your way." But God says otherwise. Psalm 18:10 says, "The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe." Let's worship together. All right. Well, even in the midst of this whole coronavirus thing, perhaps especially because of it, more and more people want to get to church. So here's another little family, and they want to get to church as well. But there's these obstacles in the way, as you know. We want to get to church. How are we going to get there when all these things have been put in our way? Satan is working overtime. He thinks that he can destroy the church. Somehow he has found a way to keep people apart. No one is allowed to be together. He says, "I've put all these obstacles in your way. You are not going to church today." God says otherwise. 2 Thessalonians 3:3, "The Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one." Let's worship. All right. So there they are. There's our little people in our little church. Well, Satan's still not done. Believe it or not, he's still at it. He thinks now he has control. He is furious at this point. There's this virus thing. People are not together. Even we're all separated. Even more obstacles are put in our way. And somehow Satan finds a way to finagle his way into the internet and crash the whole system. He says, "I have put obstacles in your way. You're not going to church today." God says otherwise. 2 Timothy 4:18, "The Lord will rescue you from every evil attack and will bring you safely into his heavenly kingdom." More people than ever using the internet, using every means that the church can think of, are getting together to worship. Satan's obstacles are not working, and they never will. Matthew 16:18, Jesus is speaking, and he says, "I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." And so, church, Hope Community Church, I'm talking about church, but I'm talking about the community. I'm talking about the gathering. We're church. We'll be together soon. Hey, this Sunday, 10:45, we'll be together online. I'm sure in a few more weeks we'll be together person to person. I'm really looking forward to that. I miss you guys. In the meantime, I'll see you Sunday online. Take care, church. Blessings to each and every one of you.